a simply delicious spring evening at the Western of colour, of noise, of the people we have never narrational existence. Manchester City for the very first. It is the blue moon. Blue is... Azpilicueta, the first Spanish captain of a non-Spanish club, to the bewitchingly fluid front four, which so decorated. Thiago Silva plays in a second successive Champions League final. Racism has no place. Final, a rhapsody in blue. Manchester City and Chelsea. 10 years since last he contested and won, intended for this very night. And Thomas Tuchel, just 9 months.
Which is always painful, especially when you concede. That Manchester City will look to press Jorginho. He's a bit...
And Havertz kept it alive, but
a couple of runs down this right-hand channel. He's
characteristic dashes. Thiago Silva very...
Other-sided, right back. Wanting to get forward at air.
By Ederson, caught up by James. Mendy is committed and did in a
pitch. Raheem Sterling knows what he's going to do when Raheem Sterling's out of form. And this is Sterling. You can just see he wants that ball to go into
the goalkeeper. Foden drifts it in.
In this corner, just block Thiago Silva. Do not let him get to the ball.
Mason Mount. This is Kai Havertz. That's Timo Werner.
We're talking about Raheem Sterling being out of form. Timo Werner.
It's Raheem Sterling, and it's prevented from reaching wing. Sweetly in for Mahrez. James got between player and half-that. Chilwell.
Oh, please for the breather, Chelsea, just to calm it down.
Timo Werner. N'Golo Conte. One over the other.
I think of recent weeks, you're looking at bench.
Oh, it's a really good take by Mount. He said it for Timo Werner.
Out of his feet. Neither can Timo Werner. And you see that getting under his feet, and from there as a goalkeeper as well. You know it's not
Werner again. Away from Stones. Timo Werner ripples to Mendy. In by James and pouched by Ederson. Chilwell. Chilwell's lifted it in. Conte!
Over because it allows the space for you to attack into, whether you Ben Chilwell at was. But he likes a surprise.
Plenty to go out on the City bench, not least, of course, Foden inside of him, De Bruyne wide of him. It's Kevin De Bruyne.
Waiting for the pass a little bit early. De Bruyne, sorry, wanting it.
Treble in 3 years against the Chelsea team that also has... He missed out Mount. It came to Chilwell. Werner. Reece James.
Bit of sustained pressure. Very tall and very good in the air.
Next week, Sterling and James will be 2012. Previously, Avram Grant had taken them to the... Sun going down. And it's James who flicks it in. For De Bruyne. De Bruyne for Foden. Across came Rudy.
That pass, that touch from Phil Foden. Nothing Mendy would have done about that.
Walker, who's off and running and taking on Chilwell and feeding it.
Walker will feel a bit aggrieved. Just
down Sterling, and Sterling is teasing Azpilicueta.
Changes on the turnover. He becomes slow. It looks almost like the...
Silva saw Chilwell, but so did Walker. On the other side, Conte has played in Kai Havertz.
As soon as he cuts inside.
Teasing Chilwell. Mahrez. Chilwell floated towards Timo Werner. And in Kai Havertz, who is around Ederson, and Havertz!
Stretch themselves and they can drive a bus through the centre of the defence to handball it. It would have been a straight red card for him. And completely for both managers.
Finals, the team who scored first went on to win it. Tenko. Free kick taken, you'd have...
On Sterling, on Mahrez on the far side with Ben Chilwell.
Foden plays it in.
Footballer, such talent, but he's got a huge age.
Silva. Walker.
40-odd minutes or so. Chelsea.
Lifted up towards Sterling, who's trying to spin off. Here's De Bruyne.
Slow contact, and when you speak to him about how do you do that, figures the Manchester City team.
PSG lost with Tuchel in charge in 2020, and Manchester flicked in by Ben Chilwell. Conte with a thigh problem, having played in the cup final. That was the Premier League game.
See the change of body angles.
Gundogan out by Jorginho, struck into the...
Of all the people in the stadium, he had the best view out of all, and he's saying chest
continues to make his case, and it's a perfectly logical one. James is up. Foden making mischief. Phil Foden. Chilwell's clearance back by Stones, met by Jorginho.
You play games in training where you have a 10v10 where you try.
Paramount Plus tonight. It almost goes without saying that you have flung in by Zinchenko. Christensen. It's Phil Foden. It's Riyad Mahrez. It's
Turn, drift into spaces and clash your knees. Painful as they.
Options of Coutinho. End up at CheIsea, clear by James, back in by Zinchenko, back out. Fed Mahrez. He can play in. Christian Pulisic!
It's a challenge that set it away. Sprinting.
Kept it from Rudiger. Foden delivers. Fernandinho. And Sterling. And Jesus. Havertz. Pulisic. Havertz has pulled it
out across his body, stretches that little bit too far away from it, loses.
Morris again. Walker on the drive, Chilwell. Sweet flick from Kovacic, lovely first touch from him. Chilwell forced wide. And
Walker. Just that little tread on the foot.
Chilwell plays it in. Didn't he carry that well? Havertz, and he drew a... James misjudged. Aguero!
All night, but...
Football now. In by Walker beyond Aguero.
Crosses are coming from deep and out from Manchester City. We're just not used to...
Fernandinho, dabbed up towards Jesus. Christian to be now. Of those.